Hello, good morning. Mother, how are we all doing today? Why isn't my chat box working? Hello? Let me close that. Okay. Okay. What are we all doing this morning? Oh my god, you guys. Okay, so technically, I didn't oversleep. I have our alarm set to like 7 o'clock, and I swear I turned on my alarm, but I guess I didn't. And I woke up at like almost 8 o'clock, which is a miracle. I don't know how my body managed to do that. But, um, glad I woke up on time. And I woke up and I realized, fuck, I forgot to last minute work on a thing I wanted to work on. Because I wanted to edit it because it looked kind of weird to me. And I was trying to do it this morning while I ate. And I'm like, God damn it, I'm not gonna be able to do this because it looks weird. I gotta delete some things and redo some things over. So you're gonna get the beta version of it. So, give me a second, because for the new thing, I have to turn off something. So, I'm dumb. Oh lord, I am like not ready for this stream at all. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second. Boop. I forgot to put in a hotkey. Oh my god. I have a hotkey for myself activated, but I don't have a hotkey for you guys. So let me duplicate this and duplicate that. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so that's why I'm adding my model. Duplicate. My model source. Because it shows my thingy. Oops. Not name. This is this. Right, okay. Okay. Oop, I'm back. And then let me add those to this. And for the purpose of this, I'll make it pretty cheap, I guess. Let's do this. That. Then. Okay, perfect. Okay. I'm ready. I think. We'll change this to this. Oops. Okay, so they're all pretty equal. Okay. Am I missing anything else? No. Hold on. Let me get this. I can do. Okay. I think I'm ready. I am ready. Oops, let me type it. Let me take a sippy of water. Let me get comfortable. Okay. And I'll tell you guys, I still have to sit down and do a lot of stuff. I'm just really tired. I'm just really tired. I still gotta make make my my art raffle for 100 followers tweet. I still gotta plan out when I want to do my karaoke. I still gotta plan out my stream with the guy. And also he need it. She's never on like the top one. I don't know why. She's always at the bottom. She still needs 2 more. Stitcher, she needs 2 more followers to hit 100, you guys. Stitcher needs 100 followers. We need to get her to 100 so we can all celebrate. Woo! Oh, my arm. Okay, anyways, enough stalling. I am playing 2.5 Studios, creator of A Date with Death, their newest game that they've published. Oh! Oh no, you found it already! Sakura! Hi! Oh, hi! Oh my god, you found it already. This is for the game! Oh, you can really see my teeth on this model. This is for the game. I was about to say, I'm playing the newest game, Dreambound. And it's a BL my game. So I made 2 models for this. I don't like how this looks. Actually. This was the one I was trying to fix. I don't like how I did the hair. When I was testing it out. No, normal win is default. So I guess AV is just me, female. Vin is Ikemen or Bishonen. And Ribbon is my cute little, I guess, femboy model. So I'm like, I can't just be Ikemen. So you guys get to choose who I get to be. Let me read like everything about Dreambound for you guys. Mysterious steps. Dreams are a reality, and reality that is a dream. Will Noah be able to move forward and solve the mystery? Will he give in to the demons of his past? Our story rich beyond mystery visual novel. Ikemen! If I want to be Ikemen, to add Ikemen, that's that's cringe. I can't act Ikemen. About this game, what's real and what's only a dream. Alone, confined within his prison, The man sits, his back slouched and his arm raised. In his hand, a paintbrush. A weapon in his eyes, perhaps? A tool that could create something from nothing. Waves crash onto the white shores. The night sky reflects it back on itself. A sea of stars amidst the swirling currents. All is calm, yet not. But as it were, the world didn't exist. Couldn't exist. It would never exist. It could not be created by this hand. By this hand, all he could create was loneliness. About the game. Oh, I just read it. Oh no. About the game. When introverted artist Noah, oh my god, that's just me for real, finds himself deep within a series of murders, he's forced out of the shell and back into reality, or in his case, back into the dreams of those that wronged him in the past. Surrounded by guilt, grief, will Noah be able to move forward and solve the mystery, or will he give in to the demons of his past? A tale of loss and love, past and the future. The world of dreams. Noah found a way to face reality. There are 3 romance options. I love the art for the CG. Backgrounds are gorgeous, and so they have a point-and-click escape room option. And there are some content warnings. There's mentions of depression, trauma, suicide, and abuse, dark and depressive themes, death and murder, homophobia from a minor character, and flashing imagery. The chat, if any of these make you uncomfortable, please be wary, and I will post these in the chat too as a content warning. I'll keep that up. Okay. It is a BL game. It is. That's why I made male models. That's why I made male models. Because I'm like, I have to gain the character. I know! I love it. I love it. The 3 romance options are so good. I love them all. Okay. Enough stalling. Let me Wait, what's my game? Nope. What? Come on. Come on. Whatever. Let me do this. Not capturing now. And on my desktop audio. Let me load the game. Download? Oh no. I did download this game. Game mode. Oh. Oh, I don't know what this means. I know! I know! I'm trying to load it. Okay. I want to capture my game. Capture my game, please. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Where's my chat? That should be okay. Let me look at preferences. I'll just be. Let's be. Let's do max. Background. So loud enough for you guys. Some effects, so let's turn it this way. Auto speed, I don't know what auto speed is, so I'm just gonna probably keep it default. I'll keep it windowed. I don't know what rollback means. Okay. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, let me adjust my chair. Adjust everything. Okay. Let me close this. I don't need this. Begin. Sections of Dreambound can be played as either entirely text or point and click with puzzles. Which would you like to play? No, this cannot be changed. Oh, I want to play with the puzzles. Dreambound was designed to be played with point and click puzzles, and the escape sections play out the best that format. However, if you don't enjoy puzzles or your computer is struggling, I suggest switching to text only. I want the puzzles. I gotta move. I gotta adjust my model. I'm so close to the screen. It was 2:37 p.m. on a Friday. I'm the boy. On this specific day, at this specific time. Now we are ready. I'm femboy now today, right now. A funeral is being held. He was so young. How unfortunate. There would be many more Fridays, many more days where the clock would tick over 2:37 p.m. The time would go on, whether one person was here or not. So much talent wasted. What did it mean to be alive? And what did it mean to be dead? His family must be devastated. What did it mean to exist? And where would the existential dread finally cease? A boy with brown hair sat in the corner alone. To him, that coffin looked much too small. Much too small to hold a soul so large. Much too small to contain an entire existence with all of its history. You know what? Tomorrow, everyone else will go on living. Tomorrow, everyone else will forget. And if not tomorrow, then the next day. One day, everyone forgets. The brown-haired boy held tight to his chest. He will not forget. But even he could not convince himself of these words. How easy it was to spout platitudes while someone lay dead 10 feet away. I'm sorry. It was 2:37 p.m. on a Friday. And on this Friday, a funeral was being held for two. Ooh. Dreambound. The story definitely does sound interesting so far based on what we've read. Noah, that's us. Ooh, August. Cute name. So I guess we all used to be friends? Oh, August was totally into us. Ivan? You can't give me a man named Ivan and not want me to go after him. He's gorgeous. Kane? They named these... Like 4? No, wait, we can't even go after Ivan. Can we? I didn't... Wait. I didn't... It only said 3 love interests, but there are 4 guys. I can't go after Ivan, can I? It's only August, Kane, and Crow. So sad, I can't date Ivan. Oh, we're so depressed. We're so depressed. Alone, confined within his prison, the man sits, his back slouched and his arms raised. In his hand, a paper. Oh my god, Grim! I just started! Oh, my forehead. That was you. I gotta get up. Welcome, Grim! I hope you're doing well today. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. I'm old. Oh. I guess while I'm standing, I can show off the rest of this outfit. It's not just the shirt. Throwing it and then leaving? How dare you, Grim? Nah, if you have to go, you have to go. See. The rest of my outfit's this. Ain't it cute? Oh my god. Thank you, Grim. Thank you. Ivan has a route. Thank fucking god. I was like, if I couldn't romance Ivan, I'd be so sad. Let me date all 4. I want to date all 4. That's what I'm here for. But yeah. I thought this would be cute. I didn't want to wear a skirt for this outfit. Not yet, at least. So I thought shorts would be cute to match the tie. And I thought the socks would be cute too. Let me back here. Back down. Yeah. Okay. Here. Okay, and my hydrate. I love the music so far, though. It's really good. A weapon in his eyes. Caps? A tool. From it, life should flourish into every corner of a world part imaginary, part very much real. Waves crash into the white shores. The night sky reflects back on itself. A sea of stars amidst the swirling currents. All is calm, yet not. But, as it were, that world didn't exist. Couldn't exist. Would never exist. It could not be created by this hand. The man holds his paintbrush up to the empty canvas. Blink, like many of the rest. Is it day, or is it night? He does not know. Light doesn't belong in a place like this after all. It has never belonged. He closes his eyes, waiting for it to appear. Something. Anything. A vision, a masterpiece, a muse, an apparition that would inspire his creativity. Anything at all. But nothing comes to him. Nothing comes, without fail, without exception. Every stroke he laid against that impossibly bright white canvas was like a stain on his soul, a dirty mark on what should have been pristine. But his hand, all he could create was loneliness. Nothing belonged. Nothing would ever belong again. He was broken. Time moves like this, unfeelingly, and eternity passes. What feels like it? What feels like it? As the clock slowly ticks away. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Never ending. But what is time to someone with no time left to give? His hand shakes. He cannot force to paint it. Yet, he cannot set his hand down either. Behind his closed eyes, he works off the tiredness he can feel at the edge of his consciousness. Perhaps a dream will help him to paint. Perhaps, if he simply allowed himself to be carried away in that star-filled ocean, inspiration would strike. Or perhaps it would take him away from all this world and finally bring him peace. Yet, open his eyes, denying the reveal. Anything but that. Anything but a dream. The fear? Hate? Disgust? No, there was more. Much more. This was no base emotion. This was something far more deep, far more sinister. The minds of men were warped beyond recognition. Their being had become wholly evil. During the day, they wore masks to hide their attention. But during the night, inside their dreams, the masks would fall. What was once pure and bright was now corrupt beyond despair. Noah, you need to stop this at once. You can't live off this. Whatever these scribbles are meant to be, imagine what people would say about me. About us. Why can't you be more like your brother? It's about time you grew up. You're not a kid anymore. Go throw all of your stupid little books out already and give this up. No. No. This is all I have. All I have left. This is all his fault. Look at what he's done to our son. Please. It's something. Just one thing. Let me have just one. A letter laid at rest on the table, unopened. He lacked the courage to open it, scared to read the words that would shape his life. His fingers, trembling, came even closer. He felt the feel of textured envelope brushed against his fingertips. It felt like life. It felt like the future. It felt like the one thing that could pull him out of the deep pit he'd found himself in, slowly being buried alive. He opened the envelope in one fell swoop. Words spread out across the page, perfectly ordered. He suddenly felt as if he lost the ability to read. In that dim light, he tried anyway. You know, it is a great pleasure to inform you that you have been selected to receive the Copper Cove University of Art Excellence Scholarship. Each year, only one student is chosen statewide to receive the scholarship. There are process of portfolio presentations, reviews, and recommendations from prior instructors. The Copper Cove Academy of Art Excellence Scholarship provides full tuition for your years at our school. Please note that students with the scholarship must be enrolled full-time and maintain a 3.5 grade point average to continue to receive their scholarship. Once again, I congratulate you on your selection for this great honor. We look forward to seeing you on campus. In front of his eyes, the letter turned to dust, floating away on the wind to the imaginary world. Memories of the past aimed towards him like daggers. They pierced his flesh, but that didn't matter anymore. He was used to it. In fact, he sometimes wondered if he enjoyed it now. The pain spread throughout his body, but at least he could finally feel something. His paintbrush, still tinged with color, stayed motionless against the canvas. Resisting the urge to yawn, he rubbed his eyes with his bare hand. A ringing sounded through the darkness, echoing through the soulless house. No one was around to pick it up. No one except... Go away. It kept ringing, and ringing, and ringing some more. Then, it stopped. Okay, I gotta pause. I really like the introduction so far. It really dives into the mind of Noah as a person and his mindset right now as an artist. I think the funeral scene was definitely before. Oh, game's playing. definitely before. Definitely before all of this, I think, and that probably made him go into a depressive state. Um, and the story says he dives into the past. He dives into the past to I guess confront the three people who have caused him wrong, which I wonder what it is. And obviously we have the choice to romance them, so I'm really excited. I think he definitely meets them. I think he definitely meets them in dreams too, because that's definitely when Ivan. I think Ivan is the one, the real looking one, right? So I think Ivan is the one to kind of help him. Then it stopped, till it began again. Go away! Noah clutched at his head. The ache only made worse the constant sound that pierced his ears. He wanted to ignore it. More than anything, he didn't want to answer the phone. But the caller was stubborn, and Noah easily irritated. He stood from his stool, dropping the paintbrush to the ground. It cracked against the wooden floor, paint flying across the plank. Just more added to the already growing collection. At this point, more paint was splattered over his house than there was on any canvas. Slowly, each step deliberate, he walked towards his phone. The model was old, same one he'd had since he was a teenager. Looked at the number on the illuminated screen, but he didn't recognize it. Still, the ringing continued. I should just turn this stupid fucking thing off. He stared at the screen, the light burning his eyes. And for some reason, he picked it up. Noah, is that you? And obviously, I think the two people on the side of the screens were obviously our parents, right? We have a brother. And of course, parents are like artists. Like you can't make a living out of doing art, which is still what a lot of people think to this day. But Noah was passionate about his art, and it was probably the one thing he really enjoyed. He really wanted to hold on to this, and I think he got the scholarship. I think we're graduating now. Um, he got the scholarship. He went to college. That's probably when he met the three guys. And then in any artist's life, you get into a slump, you get depressed, art block, and it feels like you can't draw anymore, you can't paint anymore. And I think that, along with the funeral, is really hitting him hard. What do you want? How'd you get this number? It's me, your dad. Can we talk? I answered the phone, didn't I? What do you want? Please, it's been so long. Sir. You're the ones who are like, give up on your stupid dream, and do something better with your life. You don't get to talk to me. What do you want? Your mother had just passed away. Please, to the funeral at least. Noah removed the phone from his ear and slid his finger along the screen. It went silent. The other person never to know what happened. Without a second thought, he switched the phone off and dropped it into the rubbish. For she's dead. His voice lacked any emotion. Whether this fact made him happy or sad, no one will be able to tell. I mean, if it made him happy, I wouldn't put it against him. His parents were never supportive of him and what he wanted to do anyway in the first place. And the fact that his dad said it's been so long, like, has his parents tried reaching out to him, you know? He walked back towards the easel. On it, a still blank canvas, waiting to be brought to life. He threw it to the ground in a heap of the rest of the abandoned masterpieces before sending his foot crashing down towards them, breaking them in half. One after another, he smashed them into pieces solically. Not a word or a cry escaped his lips. Only in silent fury. Not at his mother's passing. Only aimed towards himself. Finished. Not feeling any more fulfilled, he dropped to the ground and curled into a ball. His eyelids felt heavier and heavy when he finally found a sleep. But even sleep wasn't so restful. Now I'm wondering where the murder mysteries come into play in this. Noah awoke to the sound of a key turning in the door, then the same door opening slowly. Footsteps started off slow before they sped up, coming directly towards him. But he didn't flinch, turned to look at who it was. If someone wants to kill me, let them. If they want to steal any of this shit, go for it. I don't care anymore. Just let me die. Noah, what are you doing on the ground? Are you okay? Noah should have realized who it was. Yet, somehow, he felt disappointed. Would have been better if there was someone here to kill me already. Go away. I'm resting. You have a perfectly good bedroom, one over. Come on, let me help you to the bed. I don't want to. Just leave already. Let me at least get you some water. Come on. Kane extended his hand to Noah, who stared back at it blankly. Kane was the same as he'd always been. Kind, dependable, hardworking, charismatic, funny, popular. Everything he wasn't. With a sigh, he took Kane's hand and let himself be guided towards the seat. He fetched a bottled water from his bag, obviously bought in preparation for the visit. Must be life, living the kind of life we buy bottled water. Noah took a sip, feeling the coolness made his throat hurt just a little bit less. Must have been a while since I last drank anything. I didn't notice. Noah. They're cute. They're cute. I gave you that spare key for emergencies, you know. I'd say this counts as an emergency, wouldn't you? Noah, this has to stop. You need to get some help. Get outside. No, just things need to change. We can't keep living like this. Noah angrily pushed away from Kane, a frown settling on his brow. No, nothing has to change. I'm fine the way I am. I didn't ask for your help, so stop butting into my life. You didn't need to. Look, this isn't you. You didn't used to be like this, you know? You wouldn't want this for you either. You know that. He? Our brother? Maybe our brother died? So I can't really imagine it'd be an ex. Shut up. Don't bring him up. He was my best friend too. I'm not to talk about him. And I'm certain this isn't what he wants you to do. A silence spread out between them as both looked away from each other, searching for what to say. Between them was a gap that didn't used to be there once upon a time. How's your painting going? What does it look like to you? Noah shrugged, but continued when Kane stayed silent. I should just give up. No point anymore. I can't paint. I'm wasting my time. Of course you can. I've seen you paint before. I know what you're capable of. Then why? Look around you. Why can't I do it anymore? Too late. Everything feels dirty. There's nothing worth capturing left. I'm chasing a light that doesn't exist. But look, you have plenty of nice paintings around. Noah looked between them. They morphed in his mind, becoming too ugly to even glance at. They're nothing. Less than nothing. This is what it feels like, I think. Wouldn't it be nice if the world just ended tomorrow? You know, maybe going out and experiencing some new things will help to spark your passion. Meeting someone new. I mean, meeting new people would be good for you. No point. I'll die surrounded by my blank canvases. Then I'll finally have my only masterpiece. Noah. As if unsure what to say, Kane found the remote and turned the old small TV. A news presenter, just impeccably, read out the news with so little emotion. You wonder if she really cared about the words leaving her mouth. Next up, we have some breaking news from directly on the scene. A number of bodies have been found with strange flower-like markings first believed to be tattooed. Analysts say that no ink, pigment, or burn marks are featured of tattoos, flower marks on the body. Featured on the victims, which has ground the investigations to a halt until they can find out what these markings mean. Further proof that true art is found in death. The disgusting sound from deep in Kane's throat. He switched the TV off, as if deciding that silence would be better. I'll ask you one more time, okay? Please, let me help you. I don't want your help. I just want you to leave me alone and stop coming here. We're friends, Noah. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any friends. I don't deserve any. I don't want the only person left that matters to me to betray me too. Better if you just leave now. I'm not going anywhere. I promise. I told you to leave, not stay. As if on cue, King stood, producing another water bottle from his leather bag. He stepped closer and closer until he stood in front of a potted plant, the only bit of life left in the entire house. He watered it slowly, deep in thought. Make sure you look after this, alright? I can't stop by every day. I am. Good. Finished, he walked towards the door and opened it wide. Noah shielded his eyes from the sun. I just want to see you go back to your old self, alright? I want to help you. He doesn't insist. He shut the door with a soft thud. Once again, he was alone. How I preferred to be. Noah stood from his stool and wobbled as the room spun around him. His head still ached, and he could feel a deep hunger in the pit of his stomach. When was the last time I ate? Uneasy on his feet, he slowly found his way into the kitchen. Noah's kitchen was as bare as ever. He hadn't ever used it really. Most of the time he'd order something to be delivered, or better yet, skip eating. His money was limited, and he'd always put his paint and supplies over anything else. Noah reached up to open the cupboard, knowing full well it was bare when he smelled something. Food. His eyes found a container left on his table. With a small note, he picked it up. It read, "Enjoy. I'll bring some groceries around soon." He wondered for a moment whether he should accept it or not. Wondered. But eventually his stomach won out against his stubbornness, and he sat down at his tiny dining table alone to eat. While he sat, he thought. He really hated it when he thought. How easily he can just come and go. I'm stuck here, a corpse in the coffin buried alive. But what of it? I don't care anymore. That sunlight I haven't seen for years? It suits him, not me. My friends, my family, all fake, twisted, corrupted, just like me. Nothing is pure. Nothing. Except... He brought the fork to his lips, slowly nibbling at the home-cooked food Kane had brought. Still a good cook. He really does have everything going for him these days. Suddenly, he froze, a fear crawling over him. There's a terror. What the fuck? A terror crawling over him. His head throbbed and his stomach lurched. Then he fell. His fork dropped to the table, abandoned. Ooh! The world spun around him until it disappeared, spinning, filling his body with a dread oh so familiar. He squeezed his eyes shut, begging silently for this to stop. He didn't want to be here. He wanted to be home. But when he peeked out of his tightly shut eyes, home was long gone. His surroundings were still blurred around him, and his body felt as if it were being ripped in all directions, as if at any moment he would be torn into shreds. But he wasn't. And he knew this feeling well. The thump that didn't reflect how long he'd been falling hit the ground. When he opened his eyes again, he saw darkness all around him. Not a human darkness, but a darkness that was something more. Something sinister, something threatening. A place no one belonged. Noah quickly got to his feet and checked himself over. No injuries. His eyes darted around the bleak, dark landscape. Nothing stood out to him. No one awaited him. This isn't what it's usually like. What's going on? I want to go home. Please, I just want to go home. He knew full well what was required of him. His footsteps were slow and careful before speeding up in desperation, searching for the person who could free him from this nightmare. He walked and walked and walked some more, till his feet ached with deep blisters. Yet he still walked, because the alternative wasn't something he wanted to face. Behind him, nothing. Of him, nothing. If he was walking in circles, he wouldn't have known. His feet ground to a halt when he finally saw something. Or someone. A man curled up into a ball, sitting in the distance. Darkness surrounded him, threatening to take over his very essence. The man looked up. His eyes were hollow, filled with sadness. Their eyes locked. Why would I be brought here? How? His mind raced as he tried to come up with any reason, any excuse. The man called out to him, but his words were lost in the shadows, never to be heard. Noah, still frozen, couldn't decide whether he should approach him or run away. His heart yelled at him to run, to put as much distance between them as possible, but his mind saw only his only ticket out of here. Before he could make a decision, a dark mist started to roll in from a place unseen. It spiraled and spiraled, twisting and turning until someone stepped out of it. Another person, surrounded by shadows. His steps were slow, but not careful. Deliberate, perhaps, with purpose. He approached the curled man with his heavy steps. Suddenly, the man's voice traveled to Noah. Noah, Noah, I want my son. Please, give me my son back. The shadowy man raised his arm. In his hand, what looked like a gun. Bang. There was no hesitation, no pause. Just a single shot through the head. The curled up man chopped to the ground, his body evaporating into the mist. The world shook around them. Mountains of shadows seemed crashing down. The whole world threatened to cease existence in a mere moment. Noah's eyes darted around, searching for a place to escape to. When he finally looked back towards the man with the gun, and as the world came crashing down around him, he swore that the shadowy figure was looking right back at him too. Oop. An empty, eternal darkness. Why is darkness always seen as cold anyway? For anything, Noah felt like he was surrounded by an intense heat. Too much, overwhelming. He thought that at any second he'd burst into flames, but nothing happened to him, even if he wished for it. Something soft wrapped around his shoulders, holding him tight. He stood him and stared, but instead, the picture felt welcoming. I need a drink of water. Oh. So I think definitely Ivan is the one causing all the murders. I mean, obviously he has all the flower tattoos. I feel like he might. I think he kills them in dreams. I think that's what his deal is. So I think our father's dead. And when they die, they gain the flower tattoo stuff on their arms. When he opened his eyes again, he was sitting. Noah sat in front of his easel, his hand poised over the canvas. His hands were covered in a splattering of paint. It cracked over his skin, right? Already dry. The darkness that surrounded him suddenly felt light after the place he escaped. Noah paused in surprise. In surprise, his eyes glued to his canvas. On it, a painting of pure darkness. A reflection of a dream. How could this be? I wasn't here. At first, he wondered how. Then why? Before his mind settled on the answer that didn't answer anything, it's perfect. At some point, the brush had dropped from his hand and landed on the floorboards. Just another splatter amongst the sea of color. He couldn't look away. He wouldn't. Not when this was everything he'd been waiting for. This is it. Jumping to his feet, he lifted the painting from its place and carefully put it to the side. Who would have thought that which I detested would create my finest piece yet? And all it took was a single dream. He sat back on a stool and uh, he sat back on a stool and slumped forward, deep in thought. Interesting. They're babies! Oh my god! Dang, we're fucking pale. What the fuck are we, a vampire? And my dad let me stay up all night playing. You've got to get it. Oh, he's pouting. Oh, look at him pout. Gosh, this kind of makes me want to romance Kane first. Are we besties? Oh, I love friends to lovers. As if my parents will let me skip on studying to play games. You won the parent lottery. You could just say you're studying. You can just say you're studying and stay over at my place then. Oh man, really? I'm down for that. He leant over Noah's desk, talking and laughing as he usually did. Noah sat lazily, kicking his feet against the weights of the desk, not worried about whether it would annoy anyone else in the room. It was an early morning, a few months into his semester. Noah had settled into his routine by now, walking to school with Kane, chatting until the bell rang, then wasting the day away until he can get home. Of course, there was more to it than that. Studying, tutoring, pressure from his parents. But all in all, nothing ever shook him up. He was comfortable, but bored. Hey, I heard something interesting. What now? Apparently, someone moving into our classroom. What? At this time of the year? No way they'd ever catch up with the workload. No, for real. My dad said so, and... Oh, look at Kane! And your dad's on the board of directors. Yeah, you say it every time. Do you think it'll be a cute girl? Girl? Where? Too cute for you, that's for sure. Oh, look at us smiling! Oh, it makes me so happy. Now we're depressed. Ouch, my heart. It's fine. You're the only one I need. Kane fluttered his eyelashes, putting on a voice so clingy that Noah physically recoiled. He's so into you, my fucking guy. Ew. Hopefully it's a guy so I can make a new best friend. I think something's wrong with mine. You can try. Who else would be able to put up with you? The door opened as someone walked carefully to the front of the room and behind the desk. The teacher, Mr. Floyd, stood in front of the classroom before clapping his hands. Wow, how on, Mr. Floyd? Hello. I'm so sad we can't go after Mr. Floyd. Hello? You cute. Alright, this week I have some exciting news today. The class chattered endlessly. Bonk. Hey. Okay. So what? Okay, so what with my teacher? Okay, this is the past. Okay? This is the past, okay? In the future, we're legal adults. Okay? We can have like a hopeful reunion with our homeroom teacher. Okay, but it don't count if we're graduated already. This is the past. Right? In the future, it's fine because it's fine. Mr. Floyd. Come on. We've all had that one teacher that we had a crush on, okay? Okay, all girls go through this phase where there's one teacher you have a crush on. In my middle school, there was a teacher all the girls had a crush on, and he was good looking. He was good looking. The class chattered endlessly as students did as they were told, and the excited buzz spread through the room. As some of you may have, I can't talk. As some of you may have heard, we have a new student joining the class today. He just moved here from interstate, so make sure to help him get lost. Make sure to help him if he gets lost of anything. Oh boy, guess Kane was wrong about that one. Noah leaned his elbows against the desk, resting his head in his hands. It's gonna be August, right? For some reason, he didn't find himself all that interested. Anyway, I'll let him introduce himself. You can come in now. No one opened the door. For a few moments, anyway. Slowly, the door opened wide, and someone stepped in. Noah sat up on his seat, eyes locked on the boy that entered. He's cute. Look at that. Oh, love at first sight? I love that trope too. Blonde hair and deep green eyes. He didn't hesitate any longer. He stepped in front of the class with the brightest smile Noah had ever seen. I feel like I know I feel like I know these interests by heart now. It's nice to meet you all. My name's August, and I've just moved here with my dad. Actually, we move around every couple of months. So I've been around. Is some schools ready? A few students gasped in surprise, hanging on to every word he said. Rather than sounding like a well-rehearsed speech, his words flowed naturally and calmly, without a single nerve to be heard. It certainly did seem like he was used to making such introductions. Still, I hope we'll be staying here a while longer. At least enough time to get to know you all. August. August is a pretty name. Exactly. I thought it'd be a girl with a name like that. August? I don't know. I've always thought of August to be a guy name. Because then August could be short for like Augustus and Augustine, which are male names. What does your dad do? He's a photographer, so he's always traveling and moving. I had the option of staying behind with my grandparents, but I decided to go with him. Wow, so awesome. The great Emperor Augustus. Yeah. So like, August to me is a, I guess, quote unquote guy name. I wish I could travel that much. What else did you? What else did you say about me? I like sunsets and long walks on the beach. What? Wow, how? A little bit cliche, but it's cute. Some people actually do enjoy those. The room exploded in laughter, but no one couldn't even manage to get a giggle. Something about the boy captivated him, caught his gaze, and it held there. Yeah, like Alexander. Alex is a weird one though. I guess when people think of Alex, they think of a guy first, other than a girl, because Alex is technically, I guess, a gender neutral name. You could have Alexander, like Alexandria, and then Alexa. But I think people typically think of a guy when they hear the name Alex. Alex. He was afraid. He was afraid if he even moved a muscle, the boy would disappear. And so he stared silently. Alright. Enough of the dating app intro. Make sure you all make August welcome and show him around later, okay? Go take a seat. There's a free spot over there, next to Noah. Augustina. Yeah, I guess you can make Augustina for a girl. Noah waved meekly, and August did the same in return before taking his seat. Whatever was said for the rest of the class, no one didn't know. He twirled his pencil between his fingers. His workbook abandoned. His elbow rested against his desk as he took glances towards August's profile. Every now and then he would shift, making Noah jump and look away. His profile is almost pretty. He continued staring at the boy. Well, not even almost. It is pretty. August is so cute. With that thought in mind, August's eyes finally met Noah's. Noah froze, unsure if he should quickly look away and pretend he hadn't been staring, or if he should just smile and act natural. Eventually, August decided for him. He smiled brightly, tilting his head at the same time. Noah awkwardly smiled back before looking away, his heart racing. Only a few moments later, a folded piece of paper slid onto his desk. Noah looked at it in surprise, then back to August. He raised a finger to his lips in a motion. You know her, right? It's nice to meet you. I hope we can be friends. He put a nose in his smiley face. He wrote his return message carefully on the other side, unsure of exactly what to say. Yeah, nice to meet you too, August. Looks like we'll be stuck together this year. Why did they do it too? It's so lame. When Mr. Floyd turned his back, Noah quickly scrunched up the paper and tossed it towards August, who meticulously flattened out the scribbled ball and read the message. Done reading, August propped his elbow up on the desk and rested his chin on his hand, copying Noah's posture, and smiled towards him. Noah's mind went blank. The rest of the lesson plan. Oh my god. My nose is like stuffy for some reason. Noah's mind went blank. And the rest of the lesson plan passed in the blur till the bell for lunch suddenly rang. Only when Kane was standing over his desk with a big hand in front of his face did he snap out of it. Hello? Earth to Noah, you there? Right. Yeah. It. It's. It's time for a break already. Yeah. Oh, look at Kate. He's so sad. Yeah. And Mr. Floyd called on you twice, and you didn't say a word. Are you feeling alright? Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I just been feeling a little bit out of it. What do you think of the new guy? Huh? Noah's cheeks felt hot at the sudden question. Why? I don't know. Just making conversation. He seems nice. Has a nice smile too. Right. Well, I guess you should go greet him too. Wanna go over now? No! I mean, I'm sure he has a bunch of people hanging around him right now who wouldn't want to crowd him. The rest of the classroom was empty. Everyone else had already cleared out. Either to eat or chat with friends. August had obviously been pulled along the tour with their other classmates. Wait, did August die? No. Wait. Hold on, I gotta go look at the Steam library again. Wait a minute. Wait, I think August dies! Okay. So the romance options are Kane, Ivan, and Crow. August motherfucking dies! It's just 3 romance options, and it shows the picture, right? I thought Crow was the one who was like the extra guy. I thought Crow or Ivan was the extra guy. But looking at this picture, this guy, even though he's also blonde and green-eyed, he has no glasses. And yeah, maybe he is. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe he is. Maybe it's like a maybe he is. But I think August dies because Kane earlier was like, yeah, this isn't what he would want of you. We were best friends too. So at first I was thinking, oh, maybe his brother is dead, and Kane knew his brother. But maybe it's August. I think it's August. I think August dies. Maybe that's why he's so depressed, too. So maybe it's like because obviously he's so infatuated with August right now. He's so in love with August. And when August dies, he got super depressed. August had obviously been pulled along to have a tour with their other classmates. Yeah, seems like he'll be a little hard to get a hold of. Later then, wanna get something to eat? I brought food, so I might just eat here. What, you sharing? Don't be stupid, your lunch is way better than mine. What can I say? I'm something of a chef de cuisine. Noah laughed in response before pulling out his lunchbox. In it, a sandwich and a few other snacks. Compared to the luxurious meal Kane had cooked for himself, it was nothing. Actually, you can just give me some of yours. You know I'm always happy to share with you. Kane gave Noah a warm smile. He might play around, but Noah knew that Kane would probably do anything for him. Which is why I feel like... Which is why I kind of want to romance Kane first. They're besties, and I'm like, he's always been there for him, and he's still there even in this depressed state. The door suddenly rattled and opened. Noah put her sandwich down and turned, just in time to see someone walk towards him. Boy from earlier, August. Is he here to flirt with Noah? He sat at his desk quietly, minding his own business. He looked towards him and back to Noah, motioning for him to speak up.
Here he comes,
What's this?
king of all that is and what.
Is this a theme song?
I just try to hold my tongue. Anyway, so feel it
Oh my god, I'm in like a romance anime right now.
stick around. If you really had a doubt, you won't say.
You okay? Oh, just a little tired. I thought I could probably hide in here for a little bit. Oh my god.
It was just a matter of time.
I love this. I love this background music. My name's Noah, which I guess you kind of already knew. And this is Kane. Do you want to eat lunch with us?
You should think about the mess
Is it really okay? Of course, the more the merrier.
to pretend.
Not him getting in between me and Kane. That's foul.
Get a clue, 'cause you know who is using who.
August turned his chair around with that same red smile. You get dragged around everywhere by the girls. I think they showed me every inch of the school, which I'm happy about. Don't get me wrong, just a little exhausted. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. You know who he reminds me of? He makes me think of a Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy love child. The cute blonde hair, the green eyes, the round glasses, and being pale as a motherfucker. I like your introduction of them, by the way. What a stupid thing to say. God, I'm so lame. Really? Laughed a little before looking down. I was a little nervous, honestly. It's hard coming in front of new people and talking about myself. I'm not really that interesting. So I always have to build myself up to that. You certainly broke the ice. You're gonna fit well around here, I can tell. Thank you, I really hope so. Voice was gentle and calming. He had an air around him of brightness. I'm gonna go buy a drink. You don't want anything? Just the usual. Do you want me to come? Nah, you can wait here. August? Oh, then can I have just the usual too then? No one could feel that gentle smile directed at him throughout his body. Got it. He left the room and then was suddenly silent. Noah tapped his fingers uncharacteristically, wondering what he should say. What he could say to fill the silence between them. What's the usual, by the way? Just the cola. I wanted to sound cool, but if it was coffee, I would have made an embarrassment out of myself. Yeah. Noah's fingers tapped against the book that sat in front of him as he searched for something to talk about. Cool? Too boring. Where he lived before here? I bet everyone's already asked him that. What's that? August pointed towards the book under Noah's fingers, his eyes filled with wonder. Oh, that? It's Just something stupid, don't worry. Now I'm really interested. Can I see? You really want to see? That's okay with you? I'm just... It's a little embarrassing. That's okay. I think everyone gets embarrassed about the things they make sometimes. Because they mean so much to you. Feeling shy about his work, he handed the sketchpad over to him. Inside was a plethora of drawings, sketches, and scribbles. Anything and everything that had caught Noah's attention at one point or another. For once, he was glad he hadn't drawn anything that day. Unless August found himself by the drawing of himself. You drew all of these? Yeah, sorry. I said it was stupid. These are amazing. They're so beautiful. Ow! August is definitely the one who died. And he's definitely the he that his parents are talking about. It's all because of him. He made our son end up this way. It's August. It has to be. No, they're just... You have so much talent. His eyes were filled with so much wonder that Noah couldn't help but respond in earnest. I actually want to become an artist. I know it sounds dumb, but amazing. You're really amazing. You'll be a fantastic artist, I can tell. Have you ever tried painting? Oh, I haven't. I can hide these sketchbooks at home, but I think my family might notice if I brought in an eagle. Why would that matter? They don't really like me doing art. Well, I think you would be really good. Well, I think you would be really good at painting. Your drawings are so beautiful. I'm really bad at painting though, and drawing, and pretty much anything else art related. Maybe we can try together? Wait, was that Noah talking or was that August talking? Oh, that was August talking. Noah blurted out the first thing that came to his head before instantly regretting it. However, he responded and honest. That sounds really fun. I'll take you up on the offer. Noah found himself struggling to reply to that sincerity. News to anyone being interested. He is jealous. He is jealous to the T. The door opened again, and Kenny stepped in. His eyes wandered from August's warm smile to the tinge of red on Noah's cheeks before he frowned. Pushing that to the side, he smiled again and sat the drinks down on Noah's desk. Got him. Enjoy. Thank you. I'll pay for them next time. No problem. Don't worry. We can just force Noah to pay anyway. August is stealing his man. He is right here stealing first day. Stealing his man. Kane, don't worry, baby. I'm pretty sure he dies. Which is bad to say. But he died. So, you just moved here, right? Whereabouts is your house? Not far from here. I think it's Fielding Avenue. I'm wrapping my head around the street names. Noah and Kane looked towards each other, blinking in surprise. Number 42? How'd you know? That's the place next door to me. And their neighbors? Oh lord, he's the boy next door. Of course he does. The people living there didn't move out a few weeks ago. I had no clue. I guess your neighbors both at school and home then. um, maybe we could walk home together. I mean, if you're not busy. Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's probably the safer option too. I might get lost otherwise. My dad always told me if you drop someone off. My dad always told me that if you drop somewhere in the middle of the woods with a broken compass and half a map, they'd still have a better time finding their way out of there than I would. Bell rang, signaling the end of lunch. August shuffled back to his seat while Kane gathered his things. Hold on, I gotta talk. Copy. But yeah, um, pretty sure August is the one who dies. Um, because even though Crow and August do look the same, they do look similar. I think Crow has a little bit of bigger eyes, and his hair is styled a little differently. But maybe Crow is like in like in his dreams, right? Because this is like about dreams. So maybe this is like all about like he took the form of August, so they look really similar, and it's just all in Noah's dreams. He falls in love with them. Oh, that's him. August dug through a pile of his books before frowning. I think I left my math textbook at home. Mr. Floyd laughed, waving his hand in a carefree motion. You should have Noah for today. Try to remember for next time. Yes, sir. August carefully dragged his table and chair closer to Noah's until the two were sitting shoulder to shoulder. Oh my fucking god, bro. Oh my fucking god. Alright, everyone, open your textbooks to page. Oh god. Why did I leave you here last time? Come on! Say, Mr. Floyd! 69! Hell yeah! Open your textbooks to page 69 and we will resume our previous lesson on trigonometry. Some kids in the class snickered and giggled. Usually, Noah would at least glance towards Kane with a smirk, but this time he was completely frozen in place. August leaned his head close to Noah's, the blonde hair hanging down from his glasses. Carefully pushed the loose strands behind his ear as he read the textbook carefully. Mr. Floyd's voice faded into the distance as Noah's concentration on triangles wavered. He only snapped back to reality when August mumbled something under his breath. Math might be the death of me. You don't know how to do this? Don't have, but I usually only just manage to pass my math tests. I promise, I'm better at my other subjects. Do you want to work together on these then? Noah tapped the problems in the textbook with the end of his pencil. Really? Thanks, Noah. Noah. Somehow, the name sounded just right, rolling off his tongue. Noah swallowed hard. Then finally pulled his eyes away from the blonde boy. I need to concentrate. Oh lord, I hated math. So, if we have the adjacent and the hypotenuse, August stared down at the workbook, where he copied down the problems and had begun working on them. Then Noah reached over, wondering the red something beside August's neat handwriting. Noah barely stopped himself from pulling back as their hands brushed against each other. Oh, that makes so much more sense than the way I was taught. And you know what? I get it now. No problem. Noah pulled his hand back, awkwardly fidgeting with his pencil. The rest of the day was much like the beginning, a complete and utter blur. For some reason, Noah couldn't get that smile out of his head. Yet, at the same time, the thought of it makes him nervous. What's wrong with me now? As the clock ticked down, second by second, until the bell would ring to signal that they can go home, the butterflies in Noah's stomach took flight. Wait. Oh my god. How come I just realized my thingy on my wrist fell off? When did it fall off? Not that it was like important. It's a cultural thing. It's been on me for like years, and now it finally fell off. But I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. He tapped the pencil against his desk nervously with a frown. This is stupid. It's not like me to be nervous about anything. He's just another guy anyway. Not like I'm walking home with a girl. Beside him, August didn't take any note of Noah's actions. Unlike him, August had actually been working through the tasks. Is there something you want to say, or are you just tapping your pencil repeatedly for fun, Noah? Mr. Floyd's voice was lighthearted, and Noah knew instantly he was just joking around. Yet his face still went a deep shade of red. No, nothing, Mr. Floyd. When the bell finally sounded for class to end, August was instantly surrounded by people. He struggled between them to move his desk back to where it came from. He found his way over to Noah's desk, the last, glancing at the huge crowd. He kind of looked like he'd be shy and quiet, but he's been fun, even when he's surrounded by people, huh? In the center of that gathering, August smiled and chatted away as if it were only natural. Yeah. So, why don't we walk around the city? I can show you around. Actually, I need to go home and unpack. Next time. Oh, then how about we walk home together? Yeah, thank you, but I'm actually walking home with Noah. It turns out we're neighbors. Aw, I'm so jealous. You don't want to spend too much time around him anyway. You're too nice for him. He's kind of a jerk. Shut the fuck up! I don't know who you are. But shut your fucking mouth. Noah froze to the comment. True that he wasn't particularly close to his other classmates, but he had no reason to become friends with all of them. You're here! You're here during a happy moment. This game is sad. Yay! Are you home? Oh, okay. He had cane. Oh, the heartbreak of possibly knowing what happens. Oh. Oh, that's like on the train. You'll be on the train for that long. Thanks for the compliment, but I think he's probably nicer than I am. Also, I don't think it's nice to talk about people behind their backs. Anyway, I need to go. Thank you for showing me around earlier. Oh, my god. Well, I mean, you can watch me. I'll just wait for Mom before joining Kane by Noah's Best. Shall we leave then? Do you live nearby as well? Just across the road, actually. You get the okay, but it was sad, bro. Sad. Manga, ooh. Amazing. This is like fate meeting you two. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, right. Fate. No! No! Noah stood from his seat and gathered his things, stuffing his art book into his backpack, tucking it neatly away. He left his school. Whoa, this is a long flashback. The air outside was still warm, and the sun beat down on their face. No, you're gonna make me get out of my chair. The smell of late spring. Ooh. I love the bathroom music in this one. The smell of late spring gently soared the wind. Hack Studios helps produce good ass games. Oh yeah, also I mean okay, no. I already showed you Stitches the two models I was making for the stream. I forgot that I was gonna edit the other one. So they're not. The other one isn't how I want it to look like. So, I mean, it's still there to redeem, but I need to edit it for when next time. Yeah, I got too caught up in watching my paranormal hunter YouTubers. And then I got tired and so I went to sleep. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh my fucking god. I forgot to edit and fix the model. So I tried doing it this morning, but I gotta scrap a lot of stuff and redo it. You should. Go back to my chair. You should. Huh? Oh! Let me go back to my chair. Oh! You should. Day tomorrow Saturday. You should. No, I sat down. So like when I stretch, I move my camera up so it can track me, and then I had to move it back down. But I sit down in my chair first before I move it down. So it looks like I fall. I hydrate. My nose is stuffy. I don't know why my nose is stuffy. But yeah, this game, it's sad, but the writing is so good so far. Each step felt like it took great effort. It's Noah. It's Noah's. So we're Noah. We're the black kid, red-eyed guy. Kane is the brunette, and August is the blondie. It's sad. It's sad, but it's good. We're a depressed being. We're depressed. We're a depressed artist. Really, 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 really depressed artist. Kane is so fucking cute. I love him. I love him. I love him so much. And I might romance him first. Best friends to lovers. It is kind of like given. Wait. You're right. Because you know what? You know what? You want to know my theory is? So at the beginning of the game, we're super fucking depressed. Like we can't paint, we can't art, we can't do anything. Pain comes in, he kind of takes care of, like he gives us water and stuff. And I think August, the blondie, dies, right? I think he ends up dying. Because Kane was like, I was his best friend too. You know, we were all friends. I was his friend too. So I think August dies. And then August is the one who kind of encourages us to get into painting. And our parents are not supportive of us, of course. And it's like, give up on art. It's stupid. You can't make a living off of art. He was the one who made you this way. He was the one who started it. But I think it's August. I think August died. And we're gonna find out. Me completely break the ice. Kane doesn't look like he's going to say anything. Think brain. But Kane is so jealous though. Kane is jealous. I can tell. Kane is jealous. Kane has been into us for probably years. So what kind of things are you into? Noah stood between Kane on the right and August on the left. But all of his attention was directed at the newcomer. I don't really think I'm into anything very interesting. Your hobby is way cooler. You moved around so much. I never got to any clubs or anything. But I do like reading and taking photos. That's cool. I like reading too. Since when? Since always, Kane. I can't remember the last time I saw you pick up a book. I do have a life outside of when you see me, you know. What? Really? He's being shocked. But Noah just rolled his eyes and looked back towards August, who was laughing at their antics. Oh my god, it's love at first sight and he dies, and we're so depressed over him. Oh. You two are really good friends, huh? I'm probably like the only person who can put up with him. I'd say it's the other way around. Maybe we should have walked home without you. We'd all be walking the same way anyway. That'd be a little awkward. Whatever. I do like reading, so that's cool. And you like taking photos too? Yeah, my dad's been teaching me a little. Cool. I didn't realize you were so into photography too, Noah. He's teasing us. Oh no! Why'd you have to say that? Oh no! You're right. Oh no! You're right. It is a Kurosawa and Yama situation. It is. I think that's exactly what's happening. No, that makes August. Or Kane would be Mike. Kane would be Mike. Kane is a love interest. August is the new guy who just transferred to Seoul. Personality wise, um, Kane so far he was in the beginning. He's very kind. He's kind and caring. And he's been looking over Noah us for like a long time. He'll come in. He's like, oh my god, bitch, drink some fucking water. Um, he is, but Kane doesn't die though. He doesn't die though. Kane doesn't die, but Noah definitely was like love at first sight with August though, right? Are we switching them around? Oh no, that's even sadder. To be honest, I'm nowhere near as good as my dad is. Anyway, it's just a little embarrassing only talking about me. What about you, Kane? Me? Only interests are good food and its own looks. Hey, tell me I'm wrong. I like cooking, and just because I use a moisturizer doesn't mean obsessed with myself. The moisturizer? Oh, he has good skincare? We love that for you. Who uses moisturizer? Don't worry, I do too. Well, I guess it's not that bad. Maybe I should try it. Look at that! Fucking Kane is so jealous. You already have such clear skin. You're really lucky. No, I think yours is a lot nicer. Oh, we can show August the shortcut. Kate smiled, interrupting the conversation. Kane? I'm getting a little bit of Tunta vibes, if you know what I mean, Stitches. Just a little bit. And it doesn't help that he looks like him too. Oh yeah, good idea. Shortcut? It's easier to show you, but if you take a left up ahead, the shortcut to the mountain that leads to behind Noah's house and yours. Ah. Really? That's me. That's where he ends up dying, isn't it? Really? That's amazing. He kind of gives me a little bit of like persistent vibe. He gives me like he's been really jealous, but he's not saying anything. But if you look at his sprite, he's like outing and kind of mad. He's like a silent jealous type. It's not that much shorter, but it's kind of pretty, I guess. Since when did you find nature pretty? It's none of your business. They laughed and made a turn to the greenery, left behind the sounds of civilization. As the sound of traffic dimmed, so too did the sound of the wilderness begin to settle around the trio. August looked around in wonder with wide eyes. Beautiful. This really is a beautiful town. I'm sure you lived in much cooler places than out here. Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever changes. Well, I've lived in a lot of places, but nothing like this. I was jealous you get to see this every single day. We can just walk this way together again if you want. Not much of a choice if we're all walking the same way. King cut. See? Look at that. He's like kind of interrupting. But he's like, he's jealous, but I don't know, man. I don't know. He's like jealous. Taking a few steps to walk ahead of the other two. The ground was uneven. Stones that once made up a path, broken and reclaimed by nature. Noah and Cain had traversed this terrain all of their lives. August, on the other hand, watched the ground carefully, cautious for anything he could trip on. The ground's a little uneven, so be careful. But if you need a hand... Before Noah could even finish his sentence, August stumbled over a tree root that had forced itself out of the ground. He fell forward, straight towards the edge. With lightning speed, Noah grabbed August's hand and quickly pulled him back onto the path. Are you okay? That was close. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I should have watched where I was going. Thank you, Noah. What would I have done without you? It's no big deal. Just be more careful. I will. Try at least. Noah looked down to where his hands were wrapped around August. But warm. Warm and comforting. He blinked a few times, staring at the place they had connected. Oh! Sorry, I got a little distracted. Noah quickly ripped his hand away and rubbed the back of his neck. Cain turned away. Oh! See, look! Cain turned away from the scene and continued onwards. He was watching. He was watching them. He's so in love with us, but he's not saying anything. August, ever with a smile on his face, raced to catch up. Hi, Capra. Whoa, whoa. Quick, Noah, before we get left behind. We're nearly there. See the river over there? Oh, a river as well? Once you reach the river, you know you're nearly home. You over there? Through the trees? This really was a shortcut. In the summer, you can swim there too. I'm here in the summer, then we should go together. Oh, I clicked too fast. Come on, come on. Finally, they found themselves in front of their houses. He waved off to the other two and left quietly. Cain waved the other two off and left quietly, which Noah found unlike him. Noah wanted to say something, but he couldn't think of what. Well, see you tomorrow? Do you want to walk to school together tomorrow? Yeah, that'd be cool. August smiled at him again. Soft and sweet. I'm glad. See you tomorrow, Noah. Noah found himself locked in place as he watched August walk back towards his house. It was only a few minutes later he managed to snap out of it and enter his home. Whoa. Welcome home, dear. Did you have a good day at school? Yeah, it was alright. Ew. Let me take a quick look at your notes. Just want to make sure you're doing your work. What the fuck? I did it. You don't need to check them. I left them in school anyway. Then bring them home tomorrow. Do you understand? Ew. Why? Do what your mother tells you to do. Ew. His father grunted from the sofa, still dressed in a suit from a hard day's work. No one knew he couldn't argue with either of them. Whatever. Did you notice? Did you notice someone new moved in next door? They both froze up, as if an uncomfortable subject was mentioned. Yes, unfortunately. It's a new guy in my class, actually. We walked home together. Huh? No, what? You shouldn't be spending time with someone like that. What? Why? Uh-uh. No. Especially to your mother. But why? He's nice. Oh my fucking god. They are those kind of parents, are they? My dear, you only have to look at them to realize. Well, they don't exactly fit in around here, do they? Huh? They're homophobic! Oh, I peeked out. They're homophobic, bro. They're homophobic. They are homophobic. How do I say it? There's no woman in their house. I worry they're a little too feminine, leaning themselves. The father is anything to go off by. It's not a good idea for us, for you, to be associated with someone like that. They're they're homophobic. They're homophobic. They're homophobic. I don't know what you're trying to say. The boy's father turned up on our doorstep yesterday. Don't know how someone like him managed to afford a place here. They obviously don't belong. Photography? He should be getting a real job. Oh, you know what? I'm glad your mama did. I'm glad your dad probably died in his dream. That's right. They don't look like they have the money to be here, so we sent him off. I don't want to be embarrassed in front of the neighbors. He came here to say hi, and you threw him out. You don't need to put it like that. If the son's anything like the father, then you're to steer clear of them. Something's not quite right. Wouldn't be surprised if either one of them batted for the wrong team. You understand? Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god. I hate you paying so much. I hate you paying so much. And that you dare beg for you to get your son back. Mm. Mm-mm. No, I found another word, but no but. Upset, Noah stormed out of the room. God, they make me so angry. Noah dropped his backpack to the floor and pulled out his sketch pad. Filled with anger, he laid his scrawled lines over a blank page. Why do they have to care so much about how they're seen? Maybe I should go apologize to them. For some reason, the one comment stuck in his head. They think August. Well, the guys? I mean, he doesn't seem like he would. They didn't even meet him. But it wouldn't matter if he did. I wonder if he does. His mind kept turning in circles, spinning and spinning, while his pencil dragged harshly along the paper, until finally the light snapped. The me that died all those years ago. Witnessed the funeral and the death. We're back in present day. That was a long ass, a long ass flashback. Okay, but definitely, I think August definitely died. Um, August was our awakening for sure. I think that's what happened. Alone. It was an inescapable fact. He was unlovable, detestable, undesirable. Nothing he could help him to escape that. Nothing he did could help him escape that. No matter where he went, those eyes, filled with hate, would follow him. Their gazes would burn him alive where he stood. Their words pierced him like blades, stabbing down to his very core. His essence would darken and crumble away into nothingness. You deserve it, they would say. If you listened to us, this wouldn't have happened, they would scream. Why couldn't you be normal? A cry would sound. Even here, far beyond where those words could find them, he would still feel them. In his chest, in his mind, in his heart. You will always be alone. Always. No one else could love you. No one else put up with you. So just curl up in a ball and die already. Die. Just die. Right. Noah slowly opened his eyes. He stood in front of his easel. On it, a new canvas, still blinked. His eyes started back towards the painting that had appeared the night before. A nightmare. Disgusting, warped. The reflection of a father who would never love his son. Who could never love his son. It was beautiful. It was everything he had ever wished for. He stood from his place, stretching out his sore shoulders. His bones creaked and ached from years of being bent over his work. Absent-mindedly, he picked up the remote and turned on the TV. Background noise. White noise to fill the void where he had been left empty. But for some reason, he found his eyes straight on the screen. We now have permission to share imagery of the strange markings that have been appearing on the bodies of the deceased. On the screen, a man laid with his eyes closed, never to reopen. Vines wrapped around his arms, trailing up to his throat, and finally growing onto his face. They centered on a flower in the middle of the man's forehead. Beauty and death. This man was found in his home late last night. Previously, his wife was found in the same condition. Police are still investigating whether foul play was involved. The camera zoomed out to show the rest of the man's face. Noah froze. His eyes traveled to his painting, then back to the screen. It was his father. There was no doubt about it. I called it! See? His dad's fucking dead. His dad died in the dream. Without a second thought, Noah jumped to his feet and approached the TV. He held onto it tight, searching for some kind of answer. Was he sad his father was gone? No. But what I saw last night... So far, the police have not shared any leads. We'll keep you updated as the case unfolds. Is it possible? Did he die because of what happened yesterday? But that wasn't really him. Just the shadow in a dream. These words swirled around his head, threatening to consume him. Questions resurfaced one after another, but he couldn't think of a single answer. He felt as if he was going crazy. I need to talk to someone. Anyone. But who would understand? Who would care? He had nobody. After all. Pain. Noah grimaced at the thought. All he did to push him away. All he did to make him leave. Now he needed him. What did I do to my phone? He searched high and low before remembering he put it in the bin. With his eye, he reached in and managed to find it. He switched it on. 11 missed calls from his father. He deleted the records and instead tried to call Kane. Your service has been disconnected. Please visit us at... Fuck! Noah hung up quickly before slamming his phone down. Bills. Always bills. Money he saved was reaching its end. Hey, why don't you hear what I need you? He's probably at work. Of course he is. Noah's eyes glanced towards his front door. For a moment, he wondered what life would be like if he had a job, family that cared, colleagues, friends, a life, perhaps a lover, a pet. Before he realized it, his hand was on the doorknob, his palms were sweaty, and his breath shaky. I'm not scared, not scary. I just hate it. At first, he wasn't scared. He withdrew because he hated it. Hated other people, hated the fake happiness. Hated that they had futures that were taken from him. He knew they were all liars. Backstabbers. Fall asleep? Wait, how are you gonna get up to get off? For your stop. But now it had been too long. How many years since he last walked in the sunlight? It's the last one. Will someone come wake you up? Too many. No. He turned that doorknob and stepped out into the bright light. A mirage of happiness spread before Noah. Sunlight fell upon his face. In the distance, a dark storm cloud rolled out. He raised a hand to cover his eyes, unused to the light. Thought it would feel good. Shone out and the sun on his face after so long. Okay, if you say so, but I mean, if it were me, someone would have to come wake me up. If it were me, someone would have to come wake me up. I don't trust myself to sleep in public and wake up. I feel like I'm a deep sleeper wherever I am. That's so bad. But I didn't. I felt wasted on him. His eyes glued to the ground. Noah walked down the sidewalk, careful to not meet anyone's gaze. He wandered and wandered, every step further from his house, his comfort, making his heart beat even faster. I think I know where Kane works. I should know the way. His uneasy steps continued. A group of teenagers came barreling down the path. He held his breath as they went past, waiting for them to say something to him. Oh, no, I am Riven already. Whoopsie. I'm ready, Riven. Oh, I'm Ikimen now. I need to fix his hair. I don't like how I did his hair. I hate it. I want more poof. Stop! It's not even that good. I don't like how the hair turned out. I think it's the bangs. I need to redo the bangs in the front. Oh. I'm default. It's me. It's me. Nerd hat. Well, even if I did, you wouldn't see it though, right? So you wouldn't really see it because it's not like I'm turning 360. 360. I mean, you don't see it when I turn this way. Only when they had long passed, he could breathe again. He walked, and then walked some more. Then, for just good measure, he walked further. At this point, he was sure he'd been walking in circles. Stop. I was trying to base it off Manabu, okay? Manabu doesn't have an undercut. He just has regular short hair. And Han has regular short hair too. Every street, every shop, every house looked like the last. He thought he knew where Kane worked, but he didn't. As it turned out, he knew very little about Kane anymore. Overwhelmed with the striking sounds, he crouched down to the ground, covering his face with his arms. At that exact moment, the heavens opened. Noah was torn between staying where he was and fighting to run cover. But in the end, his legs wouldn't move. Couldn't. They made the decision for him. I'm so stupid. Fuck! Why did I leave? If I just waited, he would have come over eventually. That's just a stupid coincidence. My parents' death, the mark on my dad's forehead, it means nothing. He would just laugh at me if he could see me now. A group of businessmen walked by him, chatting and laughing. Noah couldn't help but look away, embarrassed by himself. The rain looks yummy. It's been raining over here a lot. It's been making me tired. Look at him. You think he's homeless? That or a druggie. Better stay away. They laughed at him. He thought he was used to those words, but they still hurt. Noah looked up just in time to lock eyes with one of the person he was hoping to see. You guys go on ahead. He's gonna go buy some drugs. Good luck, man. What the fuck? Are those your coworkers? Okay, nah. Oh my god. Okay, I have to romance Kane first. I think I'm settled. I have to do Kane first. As much as I love how Ivan looks, I have to do Kane. I have to do Kane first. I have to romance Kane first. I have to. Kane ignored the others and jogged over to where Nora was, still crouched on the pavement. He quickly tipped his umbrella to cover Noah. What are you doing out here? What's wrong? Hey, I was looking for you. You should have called. It's just lucky I just happened to be walking past. My phone's dead. Didn't pay the bill. Okay. Sorry, I should have guessed. My parents are dead. What? He spit out all the words he couldn't think to say. What? I'm so sorry. I know you didn't have the best relationship, but how do you feel? Being dead? Nothing. Even if you hate them, I'm sure you're not feeling nothing right now. I can't even say it. I hate them. It's been too long. It just burnt out. Don't have the energy to hate them anymore. Noah. The frown can't help Noah to his feet, brushing off his clothes. From what? The raindrops? They're soaked. Kane! Oh! Not in a white shirt. Please, it's gonna become see-through, my guy. Stop. Oh my gosh, Stitcher, you should have seen our high school teacher. He was fine too. Let me walk you home. We can talk on the way, okay? Noah nodded, unsure of where to start. It's not just about them being dead, it's how they died. Like, I'm crazy, but the world collapsed around them. Huh? And as they disappeared, someone else stepped into the place they'd just been. Ooh, there he is. There's the baby. I like his design. It's really cute. There he is. It's just if you're awake. Here he is. His name's Ivan. The perpetrator of all the murders. Has to be. Yes. Falling. Falling. That familiar feeling that could be felt in the pit of Noah's stomach. That feeling he hated. Just when he thought he'd be stuck in that limbo forever, he suddenly stopped. Oh. Did we get isekai? Fields rolled on for miles and miles. A landscape that, while entirely natural, looked anything but. Noah stood up. Noah stood up from the grass. Beside him, King did the same. What the? Where are we? King's eyes were as wide as he searched around the landscape for anything he could recognize. Of course, he couldn't find anything, because this wasn't a place he'd ever seen before. It was far removed from the reality Cade knew. Before Noah could begin to explain his arms were suddenly ripped from his side and shoved roughly behind his back. Huh? Two clicks sounded and they were locked behind him. Trespassers this far into the kingdom? You best throw them straight into the jail. If the king finds out, he'll be furious. Jail? King? I think you misunderstand. We're just... Silence! A guard pushing forward, accusing Kane to stumble. Causing Kane to stumble. No one noticed his arms were also handcuffed behind his back. But we're not from here. This is a mistake. Shut up, vermin. No, start explaining. We're inside someone's stream. Have you been eating something funny? Look, I know I sound insane, but just look around you. Do you really think I'm lying? You think I have the energy to lie to you right now? You brought us here? No, I didn't, and that's what I'm so confused about. I don't want to be here. I wouldn't choose to come here. But lately I've been tracked into dreams repeatedly without choice. It never used to happen like this. King's face had a long sense drain of color. The guards continued to march forward, pushing them towards the castle. This is probably where Crow is. They ignored the words of the men dressed in strange clothes, deciding they were obviously crazy. Then, why it never used to happen like this? I mean, ever since we were in high school, I've been able to do it. Enter dreams. But how? Why? I don't know. I don't have a clue. Why didn't you tell me? Why do I have to tell you everything? He looked away, hurt by his words. How do we leave? You can leave once the dreamer is happy for you to leave. Then what do we do? What happens if they're not happy? Then they wake up and we, I don't know, die, I guess? Which wouldn't be the worst thing to happen. Noah, I'm not gonna die in a place like this. Then we better work out whose dream this is. Well, maybe if I could find my arms. Well, maybe I could if my arms weren't handcuffed. Hey, let us go. They marched Cain and Noah to the castle as the two struggled against the captives. Wait a minute, maybe this couldn't be August's dream, right? And August just goes by the name of Crow in his dream. But then who would have died? His brother? Maybe his brother actually died? Because they haven't mentioned his brother yet. Other than the one time in the beginning. The corridors twisted and turned, filled with darkness and stale air. The footsteps echoed through the empty space as they walked between sets of bars. Noah glanced from cell to cell. In some, the people moved, skulking about in the shadows, tracking their movement. In others, Noah would have been surprised if the inmates weren't already long dead, skin hung from their bodies, much too scrawny to support their lives any longer. They laid in their cells, unmoving. Noah, this doesn't feel like a dream. This feels real. Because we're actually here. Our bodies aren't in the real world anymore. The guards finally stopped the march, pulling on Cain and Noah's handcuffs. The metal bit into their wrists, leaving deep red marks that ached. Go ahead and rot in there. The handcuffs fell from the wrist with a click, and their backs were shoved hard with a blunt object. The hilt of a sword, no one guessed. They stumbled forward, landing in the cell. Bars were swiftly slammed behind them, and the door locked with a key. Hey, don't we get a trial or something? Don't ignore me. Hey, come back here. Crap. Behind them, they hung the keys from a hook just out of reach of the cell, as if they teased them of freedom. Shit. Noah, this isn't good. You don't say. Noah cast his eyes around the cell until they came into contact with something. No, not something. Someone. A man sat leaning against the stone wall, things keeping him from moving. If he fell in, Noah's body froze. Not him. Why does it have to be him? King's eyes followed Noah's before they settled on the man. Is that Mr. Floyd? Sure looks like it. So, there's a history? Probably. Huh? Mr. Floyd? What are you dreaming about? Do you want me to? I'll handle it. Wait, before either of us can do anything, do any handling, can we talk for a minute? Sure, because we have the time to spare. Just a minute, please. Yummy iron. I kind of feel like maybe I need more iron in my body. Maybe that's why I'm so cold, but I don't know. Noah crossed his arms, waiting for the question to start. Why were we pulled in here out of nowhere? I have no clue. Like I said, it's never happened like this before. Every other time, it was by choice. Which makes yesterday even stranger. What about yesterday? Noah waited up in his mind, wondering whether he should tell Kane or not. Eventually, he decided to tell him the truth. I stopped coming into dreams years ago. Then yesterday, just like this, I was pulled into one. It was my father's dream, I think. And someone gets shot. Then in the morning, he turned up dead. What? His eyes went wide. Are they connected? I don't know, maybe. Those markings that have been appearing. People dying in dreams. That's what I came to talk to you about. Anyway, let's just work on getting out of here, okay? Oops, I clicked too fast. Kai nodded in response. We got transported into someone's dream, and I guess I think so. Basically, we got dream isekai'd, and we got caught by guards, and now we're in jail because they think we're trespassing. Noah slowly approached the man, one step at a time. Eventually, he looked up from the ground and stared hard at Noah. Noah? Noah flinched. All the people he'd wished made the least. Mr. Floyd, we need to get you out of here. No, can't leave. Won't leave. You're scared. There's nothing to be scared about. This is a dream. You have the ability to alter it as you will. Come on, let's go. No, I can't. Fine. What are you scared of? No! Mr. Floyd can't be the next one to die! Don't kill him off! The shadowy figure. He has a gun. I think so. That's what they're guessing. Alarm bells rang in Noah's mind. He looked back towards Kane, who was already frowning. No one's gonna hurt you. He shook as if he was going to burst into tears any moment. Noah sighed. Looks like I'll have to do this the hard way. Then let me help you. You'll help me? After everything? After everything? What do you mean after everything? Yes, just stay there a while. Just stay there a while. Just stay there while I work out how to get you unbolted. Then we'll leave together. Oh, you gotta make me get up. Okay, well, I guess while we do this, I'm gonna take this advantage to go on a bathroom break. my BRB screen. I'll be back in like a minute or two. Boop, 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 boop. Mute this. Mute me.
Even if your day is bad, make sure you're staying healthy, okay?
Okay. I'll try my best.
Good girl.
He did not just call me a good girl. No fucking way! He did not just call me a good girl. He did not just call me a good girl. He did not just. He did not just call me a good girl. He did not just call me a good girl. He did not just call me a good girl. He did not just call me a good girl. What's that? A wandering man.
You could trade with him. I still haven't even done that. What level are you?
I
Another
was playing
one.
a bit before because I have the
You know
I
what?
have the
He's
Dreambound
kinda
free
cute.
Xbox Pass. Oh no! Oh no! Vin's falling for the NPCs.
He has
Yeah,
white
he
hair.
gets stuck in my world. He got stuck in the water.
Let's see
Like,
this cute man.
Trap him.
Look, he's
Trap
cute.
him.
Oh no, he's white hair. He's
Yeah,
automatically cute.
he's cute.
Oh no, he's right there. Oh no, he's leaving. He has to stay.
The merchant?
Yay.
No.
He's leaving.
Instant freak out from Vin. Instant.
He's on our property.
I don't think that claims him as ours, but not opposed to it.
Are we fighting now?
Is this always the last one?
I think so.
Oh.
F to block.
Oh, that's just it's so menacing. Ah!
Ah! Ah! Whoa.
What is that? What was that?
I can't see nothing. Wait, I'm Oh!
Why is my my cursor like at the end? It's like on the side of me.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Your cursor, like your mouse cursor?
Yeah, it's like not in
Whoa.
the middle of my screen. It's
Whoa.
like on the side of my screen.
I don't know.
Oh.
Finish him.
Oh!
Brutality.
What the?
No way! I find it very suspicious how you keep saying that. That's true. You're always being so standoffish. No doubt you're up to this or that. What did you say? What did I'm back. I am back. Let me go hydrate. I got like a bit of cake for a snack. cold. But it's good cold, so. Okay. I want to go to the point where we get cake. Get my cake. My cake. Oh my fucking god, that reminds me. I recorded myself decorating the cake for my cousin. I gotta edit it. So I can show you guys. I almost forgot that. I almost forgot I had that video. I gotta edit. I gotta edit that video to show you guys. There's not too much to see because my housemates were also home, so I couldn't get like good angles or like wide shot angles, which is a shame, but it is what it is, you know. Okay. Wait, Noah. I want to apologize. What did Mr. Floyd do? Why is he apologizing to us? Noah turned his back, uninterested in where the conversation was going. I don't have any use for your apologies. If it were up to me, I will leave you here to rot. But Kate doesn't deserve to share that fate. What the fuck did our teacher do? Huh? Why are we so... What? Why? Huh? Get him unbolted and get the door unlocked. This should be interesting. What do we do? We get him out of here. Then we'll be able to leave. You make that sound way too easy. No, it won't be. We're in a hurry too. He wakes up. Right. Let's look around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Flashing. Okay, so this is the first point and click thing. I was waiting for this too. Okay. We have nothing in our inventory so far. Lots of buttons. What's this? Puzzle time, trying to be big brain. What's that on the front? No one turned the hexagon shaped knob. Well, nothing seemed to happen. It looks like it's making a. It looks like it's making a button. I mean, no point messing with it until we can fix it. The bed. With an unsteady heart, Noah looked towards the large bed that sat in the center of the room. Pretty much what I expected a medieval prison bed to look like. I guess I'll check it just in case. I'm not too excited about thinking through someone else's used bedding, though. Want me to do it? Noah blinked in surprise for a moment before nodding. It was Kane who was with, after all. He was always been the kind of person who would happily take the jobs no one else wanted to do. This isn't gonna be much here. And the pillow? He felt through the pillowcase, his eyes going wide. Now thinking, he pulled out something small and metallic. Screwdriver. All this in here anyway. Probably watched one too many TV shows and thinks everyone has a screwdriver hidden in the cell. Well, that worked for me. Hopefully he jumped up somewhere we can use this thing too. I quickly handed the screwdriver over to Noah, his hand lingering on the other man for just a moment before he pulled back. We got a screwdriver. Doobie's bucket. There really is no way to get looking around at it, is there? Huh? Holding his nose, no one peered over the edge of the bucket. A murky liquid sat still inside. Nope! There's absolutely no way I'm putting my hand in there. Well, I did not. How old are you? Last time I checked, 24. Haha. Me being hilarious aside, do you really think there would be something hidden in there? I wouldn't put it past him. Why don't we leave this as a last resort? Yeah, probably a good idea. Unless you'd rather stick your head in there. No, let's leave it for now. Okay. Large. Lots of reading. Outside the bars, various voices could be heard. Some are barely more than whispers, fleeting words never to be discovered. Others were screams and shouts, the sound of those never to be released, begging for freedom. Even if these people aren't real, this isn't right. Unless you feel like staying here with them, we need to get out of here. That's all well and good to say, but there's a particular set of bars stopping us from leaving. Boy, be quiet over there! A guard walked past, bashing the hilt of his sword against the metal bars. No one King jumped back in surprise. Seeing someone with a sword wasn't on my bingo card for the day. Just outside the bars, the keys hung on a hook by a rope out of reach. The rope trailed down the group, begging to be pulled on. The keys are hanging right there. If we could just reach them from this far away, maybe there's something in here we could use to grab it. I suppose it'll be more difficult than that, though. Hey, what's that? He pointed towards the ground outside of the bars, where a piece of paper sat. That wasn't there before. Quickly, grab it. Grab. Looking back and forth for any regards, Noah peered at the paper that had been dropped outside the cell. Stretching his arms between the metal bars, Noah reached out far enough to touch it with his fingertips. Taking a watch over his shoulder, inspecting the newly acquired item. Oh, schedule. A schedule. Schedule? Looks like it. 7 till 1, 4 till 8. 2 till 6, 1 till 7. But who knows what time it is now anyway? Maybe it means something. Let's just hope the guards won't be breathing down our necks while we're trying to, escape. It looks like there's a gap. There's a 7 to 1, 1 to 7. So these two are back to back. There's an hour gap, right? There's an hour gap between you and you. Beyond the barrier, keeping the three inside the cell from freedom, a hollow noise sounded, metallic in nature. A shiver ran down Noah's back as it echoed through the person forced unknown. Yeah. For now, let's just take another look around. Ball and chain. 2 metal balls hung from the ceiling motionlessly, without even a breeze to step them sway. In a far-off cell, someone dragged their life-deprived body over the hard stone ground, slowed by the ball and chain, strapped to their ankles. They collapsed, the last light in their eyes finally just disappearing. Maybe this is where I belong. Bedside table. Standing probably next to the worn-down bed was a wooden bedside table. On top, a small candle bolted to the surface. Noah approached it carefully before reaching down to touch the surface. Clean. What's in the drawer? Let's run out, shall we? Grabbing onto the handle, Noah pulled gently, but it refused to budge. I think it's locked. What kind of a person lets their prisoners have a locked drawer? This one, apparently. I suppose anything's fair game in a dream. Let's find something to unlock it. Noah turned to the chained-up man still stuck on the wall, but he refused to look back at him. Hey, what's in here? Just leave him. He obviously doesn't want to talk to us. I'm wondering what the fuck our teacher did to get Noah so hostile towards him. Okay, I think that's everything. Bars. So let's give the screwdriver to the bedside table. I wonder if I could just force the drawer open. Here, let me have a try. He quickly took the screwdriver and went to work, but no matter how hard he tried, it refused to budge. Jesus, what's this drawer made out of? I suppose he dreamed up a specific way to open it. Nothing else will work. I'm looking. To the box then? Rotating the box, Noah carefully checked for anything suspicious. Nothing. You could at least imagine these puzzles a little more easily cheated. Wouldn't that be nice? Huh. Oh, loose brick. The room was cold, chilling the inhabitants down to their bone. The cool stone of the walls reminded them that they weren't welcome. Noah reached up and ran his fingers over them, freezing to the touch, the moisture clung to his skin. It feels just as lifelike as I remember. You said you used to do this a lot, didn't you? Are they always like this? Like what? Hostile? I thought I saw the people around me at their worst. I thought I knew to some extent how unwanted I was. It turned out that was only a fraction of how they really felt. The truths people keep to themselves, secrets they hold, way people truly think about you. You'll find them all here. So yes, they're all like this, in a way. Noah, not everyone is like that. Everyone that's left is like that. A gray stone shifted beneath Noah's palm. He ran his hand across the dark gray wall. The stone is loose. Can you pull it off? No, it's still too heavy. There must be something wrong we can use to break it. Let's keep looking. Alright. And Noah? I would never do anything to hurt you. Know that. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Kane, he's telling the truth. And I just saw this. Noah knelt down to the ground by the wall, peering at something that had been scratched into the stone. There's something here. Let me take a look. Kneeling down by Noah's side, he glanced at the numbers marked on the wall. What exactly is that supposed to mean? Question. Let's keep this in mind. Okay, so I'm gonna break the loose brick with the screwdriver. Gripping the screwdriver in its hand, Noah turned towards the loose stone brick. You're really going to go at it with that little screwdriver? Do you have any better ideas? Oh no, but fine. You might as well give it a go. He lifted the small tool and stabbed at the stone as if it were flesh. Unfortunately, it still wasn't enough. Damn it. Don't worry about it. sure there's something else we can use. Not that? What? Okay, let's do the schedule with the engravings. What now? Nothing. It's just a hunch, but I feel like these numbers are related to the ones on the schedule. You think? How so? I haven't worked out that part yet. Well, oops. No one held on the guard's schedule tightly. The feeling of the giant old paper formed against his palm as he stared down at the bed yet again. Nothing more than a falsehood, a fake. The feeling wasn't real, yet it was. If nothing's real, I just wonder which world is more fake at the end. So then we gotta go back to the bucket, right? Screwdriver to the bucket? With a screwdriver in one hand and a will to live very quickly diminishing, no one turned towards the bucket. I guess there's no choice. What's the plan here? Unscrew it? And then the contents fall over the floor? No. I'm just going to check if there's actually something in there. Screwdriver dipped into the murky liquid, deeper and deeper until it hit something with a soft twang. Something in there. Oh. But I'm still not sticking my bare hand in that thing. I don't know what's in there. I think I could take a guess. Please don't. If there's something in the bucket, can we use the screwdriver on the bars? The sound of the gentle dripping came from somewhere down the corridor, from some far off corner of the prison. Whether it was water or something else, no one would ever know. Noah stared down the screwdriver in his hand, feeling the weight in his palm. What are you thinking? Still good at sport? Noah, the last time I did any sport was years ago. Right. You want to throw the screwdriver and hope you knock down the keys? Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. You might need the screwdriver somewhere else. If it comes down to it, I'll give it a shot later, okay? Ah. Okay. I think we checked everything. Bed, bucket, bars. Can't even click on this, which is interesting. Maybe the screwdriver on the ball. I wonder if I could take on these weights. What for? If all else fails, we could just break down the wall. Let's leave that as a last resort. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Can I unscrew the bed? I don't care if I have anything hidden within the bed frame. Something not worth taking it apart. Well, if it gets stuck, we can always try. Last resorts, but this is nothing. Oh, treasure with the boxes. Kane stared down at the paper, picked a paper in his hands, his eyes following the letters closely. It's so strange, isn't it? What is? These names. People. They're not even real, but they still exist here. I can't wrap my head around it. You get used to it. But sometimes even I can't tell the difference between what's real and what's fake. Hey, Noah? Yeah? Have you ever... Maybe it doesn't matter. I am falling off the screen. I'm sorry. Just spit it out already. Have you ever seen anyone you know here? Not for a long time. August! It's August! Sorry. Hmm? Sitting down on the bedside table, no one glanced around the room. This dream really does suck. Lala wants to be forced into. I thought you said they were all bad. They are, but this one is particularly bad. What can I use my items on? I did this. The room outside the cell was dark and musty. The smell of moss, like long forgotten secrets, drifted through the air. There was something else, something more sinister, but no one decided against taking notice of it. He looked down at the paper in his hand, skeptical. No use throwing him back out there, I suppose. I think I clicked on everything. That's the bedside table. But there's something in the bucket, but I don't know what. There's something in the bucket, but I don't have anything to get it out of the bucket from. What? I had to re-click this? Oh, okay. Oh. 15, 28, 34, 46. What does that mean? No one up down by the gradings again. Some passing over the index. You would think a teacher would know not to vandalize things. Puppy sat here and chipped away at the wall with the screwdriver slowly over time. Or was he already here when the gym started? Who knows? It's been a long time since I last saw him. Yeah, me too. I wonder if he still teaches. I heard he quit after, you know. You can just say it. After he was fired because of me. It wasn't your fault. He started it with what he did. He got what he deserved. What happened? What happened? I want to know what happened. Do you ever wish something worse happened to him? Always? No what? You know, you never told me what he said to your parents. Did he snitch on my ass? Did he snitch and be like, y'all, your son is gay? Did he snitch? It doesn't matter anymore. Was he a snitch? Are you homophobic too, Mr. Floyd? If you're motherfucker homophobic, I don't like you anymore. Something there, but I don't know what to... Okay, so we have this. 2 suns and a moon. Some other person a whip dug into the flesh of an inmate. This scream was inaudible. Really? I can't just pry open the bedside table with this? This is specific way they want us to open the drawer. But how though? I'm guessing a key, but I'm guessing the key is stuck in this box. Months old sweat marks littered the dirty buttons, soon to be lost in the abyss between dreams. Distance can only ever hold one. And that's probably a good thing too. Next time, dream up a cleaner bed. Nothing, don't worry about it. Decided to dig around his bed after all. No. I think I'll leave that to the experts. Namely, you. Oh, okay. So that's how it is. What is? The ball of chains hangs from the ceiling, then line up perfectly without leaf brick. Nice job, I hadn't noticed. Where'd it go? With some effort, Noah pulled the heavy ball back as far as he could and let it go. It sailed through the air before crashing into the brick, smashing it into pieces. Good job. Thanks. Initially excited, Noah frowned to himself before he composed his face. I mean, it's no big deal. We just gotta get out of here. You still did a good job. Nothing wrong with being happy about that. This isn't the place to be happy. Nothing wrong with happiness. Okay, now let's see what's in here. A metal grate. Behind the crumbled remains of the loose brick was a thick metal grate, held tightly by 4 screws. Can you see what's behind it? Noah appeared in with no luck. Nope. We'll have to get this grate off. With our screwdriver. With precision, Noah raised the screwdriver to the 4 screws in the corners of the grate, quickly removing it from the wall. I knew that screwdriver would become useful eventually, but that's behind the grate? Wait, selection. Noah and Kane approached the hole in the wall to find a small square box. Tentatively, Noah reached out and picked it up. He turned it around in his grasp. There didn't seem to be anything noteworthy on its surface, except for 4 unmarked buttons on the front. What's this supposed to be? Good question. He pressed a few of the buttons, but nothing eventful happened. You think we have to press them in the right order? Probably. Nothing's easy. How are we meant to guess? It could be anything. There should be a clue somewhere in the room. That's how dreams usually work. Hopefully. He nodded in response. He caught eyes of a small box. Or we could try to smash it. And if it has something breakable in it? Right. Well, I'm sure we have half of a brain between us. We can work it out. Speak for yourself. Okay. So there's a box here. What? Are you okay? I'm fine. It just shocked me a little. Let me take over. Fine. I got this. Oh! Do I have to motherfucking click a certain amount of time? 15, 28. Let me write this down. I don't have a pen. 15. Let me open notes. Um. 15, 28, 34, 46. I'm guessing maybe I have to add them together, right? So 1 plus 6. 1, 2, 4. No, I was wrong. But I think it has something to do with the markings over there. Maybe I subtract. So 5 minus 1 is 4. 4. 8 minus 2 is 6. It's not that. Noah stared at the heart. Noah stared hard at the numbers that graced the guard's schedule, his eyes almost boring holes into the sheet of old parchment. This must be connected. Let's try this again. Hmm. So I need a code for the box. I need a code with the box of buttons. The clicking of metal on metal continue in the background, ever present. Somewhere in the prison. Okay. No, I picked up the box, rotating it around once again in his palm. On the other hand, he gripped the screwdriver that Keen had found, ready to use it if he could. Any luck? Nope. There doesn't seem to be any screws on it. Nothing except for the 4 buttons in the front. But there's a puzzle, there must be an answer. Let's keep thinking about it. And I think it has to do with this engraving on here. Oh. 15, 28, 34. I think that's 34 and 46. Would chat like to help me out? Because I don't know what else to do. This is a pentagram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 suns and a moon. I need to get whatever is in here. And the bucket out. And I still can't get anything in the bucket. The paper and the number. The schedule? Yeah, I tried doing the schedule again and the numbers. What now? Nothing is a hunch, but I feel like these numbers are related to the ones on the schedule. You think how? I haven't worked out that part yet. That's about it. And I used the paper on the box, right? Noah stared hard at the numbers that graced the guard's schedule, his eyes almost boring holes into the sheet of old parchment. This must be connected, but that's about it. Maybe I'll have to go over the paper, over everything again. Staring down at the note for any clues, Noah was abruptly grabbed by the wrist. What? You nearly walked headfirst into those things. Be careful. Lights around the room, the dream sucks. He stared down the pieces of paper in his hand, eyes following the letters closely. Strange, isn't it? I ran my head around it, get to the difference. Maybe it doesn't matter. And the when you know here, not for a long time. On the box, it's the bed. The paper had the guard schedules on them. I don't think I could look at it. But I had the schedules of the guards. So Noah, what? He balled the piece of paper in his hands, a habit of when he became anxious about something. I was just thinking, you know. No, I don't. I was just thinking that it's nice to see you a little more active. What's that supposed to mean? I just mean that this is the first time you've left your house in how long? And that's none of your business. I'm just happy, alright? I've wanted this for you for so long. For me to be stuck in the person tiling over a dirty bucket? Well, not exactly. Still, it's a step in the right direction. Yeah. Whatever. I didn't have a choice this time, but I won't be doing it again. But why not? I don't want to move on. And that's not a good thing, especially mentally, especially in his mental state that he's in. That's not good for his mental state. He needs to move on. And if this is especially about August, then baby needs to move on. Noah, I'm not saying you have to move on completely or forget about him, but it's about August. Forget about him. Instead, I don't want to. Right. It breaks my heart because Kane is right there ready to love him with all his heart, and Noah's stuck over August, and it's like I don't blame him if August really was the person who kind of made him feel free and open and really encouraged him. Like, of course you'd be stuck over a person like that. Is there something I'm not seeing? Ball and chain, some engravings, the bars, the bucket, the bed. There's nothing. What can I do? What can I do? I can't look at this. I can't look at that. I can't look at the food. These are just the bars. You try the screwdriver over everything again? No choice. Something in there, but I'm not sticking my bare hand in that thing, and I don't know what's in there. What are you thinking? He's still gonna sport. But he's not gonna throw it. Am I not gonna undo the bed? And then it won't unlock the bedside table. Got the ball and chain again. Wonder if I could take on the weights. What for? Break down the wall. Strange box. So maybe it's definitely I have to unlock this box first. I just don't know what the code would be. But I think it definitely has to relate to these engravings. I just don't know what it be. Damn! How have you been this morning? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! Maybe that's it? Maybe that's the code? You've been good? That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 7. Maybe I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No? That's not it? Are you kidding me? I thought I got big brain. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5 and 6. That has to be 7. And 6 and 8. But it's not that order. Do I go backwards? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Huh? And here I thought I was big brain. Do I take the hint? Do I take the hint, chat? I wanted to big brain this, but if it's not that, I don't know what this could be. Do I take the hint? Because I'm kind of stuck now. I don't know how to solve this. I'm gonna take the hint. I'm gonna cave and take the hint. The code to unlock the box is 8 digits long. Okay, that I know. That I know, but it's not. It's not the stuff that I've been writing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not that. And it's not that backwards. Combine the numbers on the schedule to find the unlock code. The numbers on the schedule? Combine the numbers on the schedule to find the unlock code. The numbers on the schedule? So what? It's 9, 12, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, hold on. So okay, hold on, wait a minute. 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 1, 4, 8, 2, 6, 1, 7, right? That's the thing on the schedule. The numbers here are like this: 15, 28, 37, 46. Then it has to be 7, 1, 4, 8, 2, 6, 1, 7. Oh my god! Okay, I got it. The box in Noah's hand dinged lightly before the box opened, revealing what was inside. A key? A key! This is too easy though. We're way too easy. What do you mean? Noah stared at it, untrusting. Seriously? Sometimes things can just be easy. Come on. This is something to celebrate about. Guess so. I finally tried out. The skyscape nose flipped as he rubbed the back of his neck, eyes darting away from Kane. Nothing wrong? No, nothing. nothing wrong. It's just it doesn't matter. Don't let me hanging like that. Thanks for being here, I guess. A look of surprise crossed the king's face at Noah's honest words. Well, it's not like I had much choice, but I'd come with you anytime. I'd just rather never come back here, to be honest. Yeah, me too. I think this is probably the most you've spoken to me in years, you know? Sorry. So I got a key. And that's for the table. The key slipped in with a soft click before opening. Of course it opens the drawer. Maybe there'll be another key inside? Only one way to find out. With a creaking hollow sound, the drawer opened. The inside was bare, except for gloves. Really? What is it? Well... King scratched his face awkwardly, his face gazing away. His gaze facing away. Noah followed his friend's sight till it landed on something he wanted to ignore. Fantastic. Wait, what's that? Looking down, Noah noticed something else. Something scratched into the wood. Let's take a look. Let's take a closer look at that. The what? What do you think this is supposed to mean? Well, that's a good question. Well, whether we can work it out right now or not, I think it's really important. Helpful. Hi, Judge Spaffer. It's been going good. Trying to big brain through this puzzle. I thought it'd be easy, but it's not. I'm trying to end stream, please. How's your day been going though? Been going good? I can't believe I'm doing this. Offer such dance if you want me to go give it a go instead. All good in the neighborhood? That's good. That's good to hear. Peace all around. As it should be. What? No, I can at least do this for myself. Nothing wrong with depending on me. With a slight frown, Noah discarded any response he had for Kane and dipped his hand into the bucket. So... Slowly, as if he was scared to find out exactly what he just grabbed hold of, he pulled the object into sight. A bottle. The glass was dark and dirty, hiding whatever was inside of it. Kane leant in close as the cork was removed. Noah flipped the bottle over, letting the contents fall onto the rock ground with a clap. Facing upwards from the ground is a tiny hexagon with a crescent moon design. Huh? What's I was expecting, honestly. This would have happened with sticking my hand in that filth for. The bucket was only used for a ceiling link. It's been sitting there for a while. Looks like you all got worked up for nothing, hey? Okay, so this I can use for this. The puzzle piece locked into place along with the others waiting to be turned. Well, that's fixed. Okay. So this, I don't know what this would mean. Left, right, left, right, left, right, 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 right. But I don't think that has anything to do with the box, though. Right? I'm just gonna take hints. I give up. My big brain is not working. You could turn each hexagon. Yes, I know. I can do that. You can find the directions you meant to turn the hexagons in the drawer. So I didn't spell the drawer. Okay. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but there's only 4 slots. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, 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 right. Left, right, left, right, left. Oops. Maybe for all of them? Left, right, left, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. 1, 2. But it'll just be the same, right? Each column of arrows corresponds to each hexagon. One, two, three, four, but there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Left, right, left, right. There are 3 left rights, and then 2 both right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, 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 right. Yeah? Am I reading it wrong? How am I supposed to be reading this? It's like, so is it left left? Should it be left left and then right right? Oh wait, you're right. No, you're right. I'm reading it wrong. What the fuck? Okay, you're right. I mean, yeah, you're right. Left, left. You're right. I'm dumb. Left, left. Right, right. Left, right, right. Right. Okay. So, left, left, right, right. Left, right, right. Right, right, right. Oh my fucking god! This is why I don't play puzzle games. I'm fucking dumb. Ah! The 4 buttons locked into place with a click. Kane and Noah leant over, waiting for something to happen. It's not really as satisfying as the other puzzle is. Maybe if it made a noise. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just see what's inside this thing. Candle? Interesting. Oh, Noah fucking played. That voice. That same voice. Never changed. You know what? You don't have to talk to him if you don't want to. I don't have much choice here if I want to get out of here. What is it? I didn't mean to. All this time, I just wanted to see you again. To Paula. Well, here I am. And this means nothing because this isn't really you. You're acting sorry for yourself, that's all. Do you think you're the victim here? Do you think I have to forgive you just because you want me to? No. I'd rather you sit there and feel sorry for yourself. Don't bother talking to me unless you want to help us leave. I think Mrs. Floyd outed us to our parents. Candle. To the bedside table. The man chained to the wall, shuffled in place. Metal scrapped against stone. It sounded so jarring and discomforting that Kane couldn't help but shift from foot to foot. As Noah turned towards the sound, a scene came to mind. Outside, sun high in the sky, someone stood at the front of the classroom, writing something on the whiteboard. He tapped his pen against the desk, and the teacher's voice became background noise. He glanced to the side. A boy with blonde hair and emerald glasses glanced back at him, then smiled. His scene fell away into nothingness. And in its place was his childhood teacher, huddled on the floor, completely alone. Noah turned away from the shell of a man and to the bedside table. On it, bolted down, with a small lantern. He quickly dipped his hand into it, lighting the wick immediately. The flame flickered from side to side. Noah's breath caught in his throat. Freedom. Lit candle, so what? We gonna melt the bars? This is it. What is it? What are you doing? This is the only choice. Look. Noah pointed to the key, hung from a thin rope that fell to the stone ground. Around it, some kind of dark liquid. You're going to bet everything on throwing a candle towards the rope? Don't you think that looks like oil? If it catches fire and the key drops to the ground, we should be able to reach it. Right. Alright, I trust you. Let's do this. Noah swallowed hard. Calming his shaking hands, he held tight to the lit candle, tracking up just how far he had to throw it. And there. Gently, as Nat put it up before it reaches the rope, Noah tossed the torch to the key. In an instant, the puddle of oil went up in flames, and the rope quickly followed suit. Moments later, the key fell to the stone floor, and with a clang, almost bouncing towards Noah. He reached between the bars as far as he could, to the point where his shoulders ached from being pressed into the hard metal. And finally, it was in his grasp. A key, made of a dark, rusted metal, sat against his palm. He clutched it to his chest. Yes! You got it? As he stepped from the ground, Kane wrapped an arm around Noah's shoulders, pulling him close and almost ruffling his hair. I never doubted you for a second. Well, shit. Hey, get off me! Something about that scene playing out in a dimly lit, dirty person inside the dream made Noah feel nostalgic. Like nothing had ever changed. Like he was a school kid and all the hope of the future ahead of him. A smile fell from his face as the weight of the future, of his present, suddenly weighed on him. His feeling, his nostalgia. How could he feel it? How could he dare to feel it? To feel happiness? He pulled away from Kane and brushed off his clothes. Come on, I'll unlock his chains. So I think he definitely feels a lot of guilt. A lot of guilt. And if my guess is right that August is dead, he feels a lot of guilt. He probably feels a lot of survivor's guilt too. Being I don't deserve to be happy because what happened to him was because of me. I was the cause of it. Kane, who was smiling along, Noah, also paused in his excitement. He scratched the back of his head, as if embarrassed for his sudden outburst. Right. That's why we're here anyway. Let's tell him to go, Mr. Floyd. Can we leave? Noah knelt down and quickly unlocked the chains that held the man down. His wrists were bloody and bruised. Yes, it's time to leave. For reasons unknown to even himself, Noah reached out to help his old teacher from the ground. Mr. Floyd's face was filled with emotions, none of which seemed to win over the others. His mouth opened and closed, then opened and closed once again. He had something to say. He had so many things to say. Nothing escaped his lips. Noah turned his back to the man and walked back towards the locked door. The key slid effortlessly into the lock, and the door opened. At the same time, the world began to fall apart around them. The walls fell, the floors cracked, and the stuff shook as if it wanted to tear itself apart from reality. Mr. Floyd looked as if he was reaching out to Noah. His mouth opened, but no word came out as he disappeared too. Noah grabbed King's hand. Run, we gotta go. What's happening? The gym is falling apart. We don't have long. We need to get outside. Hand in hand, the two ran through the twisting corridors, searching for the light that would be the savior as the world rumbled around them. Booms echoed throughout the building, so loud they could feel it in their very cores. His hands and Noah's felt sweaty. Noah was sure he felt the same. His legs burnt. His muscles screamed out in pain, begging for relief. When had been the last time he'd run like this? Probably after... There! The door! He sprung out of the door into the world outside, just in time to watch the entire castle fall into a heap, then get sucked out of existence. The world outside looked much the same as when they first arrived, but it wouldn't soon. Soon, it would too collapse and disappear. A fleeting dream that could never truly exist. Shit. Let's go! How do we get out of here? If we go back where we came in, there should be a way. The two turned to leave, but someone stood in their way. A man. Blonde hair. And deep green eyes. The two men froze. Their mouths hung open with surprise. Their eyes were so wide, it wouldn't have been a surprise to either of them if they simply burst out of their heads. The man smiled softly, a sweet smile, reminded one of a sunflower in full bloom. A sweet smile that could only belong to one person. August? He looked at Noah with sadness in his eyes. Noah. Noah had a million questions running through his mind. A million things he wanted to say. A million things he wanted to do. But his mouth wouldn't cooperate. Couldn't say a single word. How many times had he gone over a situation like this in his head? How many speeches had he prepared? Were he ever to see August again? Tears formed in the corners of his eyes. Kane continued to stare, deep in confusion. Who? How? Is he a part of the train? Mr. Floyd knew him well, so it wouldn't be a surprise. But he looked so whole, so real. Who are you? My name is Crow. Who are you? He waited for those words he wished for so dearly. For him to be real. For him to be August. I'm nobody. Just a wanderer. You two had best be going before you cease to exist along with the rest of this world. The boy named Crow smiled at them. A gentle smile that no one knew all so well. He wanted to run back to him, ask him this million questions. But instead, he put a tug at his hand. Kane. Noah, we have to go. But when Noah looked back, he was gone. Just before the world turned on itself, Kane and Noah stayed. I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it here. Oh my god. Okay. So I think I was kind of right. Crow is kind of like the embodiment of August, but isn't actually the real August. Just took a form very similar to him. Um, So, God, that's tragic though. If you go romance Crow, isn't that kind of sad? I think that's kind of sad to romance Crow because he reminds you so much of August. And even though that would bring some sort of closure, it's just it won't actually be him. It will never actually be August again. I think for real, I think August. I'm sticking to my guns that August is dead, but maybe August just moved away because he's moved so much recently. But I think August is dead. I think Mr. Floyd snitched on us to our parents, which caused a chain reaction and made August either die or move away. And we're so resentful of Mr. Floyd for doing that. And of course, we don't like our parents for that. Our brother was mentioned, but we haven't seen our brother yet. Or, like, no one else has mentioned up a brother. Which I find really interesting. Um, but yeah. I'm gonna end it here. I've been going on for nearly 4 hours. Um, yes. So what tomorrow? So tomorrow I am doing Wuthering Waves after I come home from work. I'm really excited. I have not touched it. I have friends who have been playing it. Luckily they have not spoiled anything to me yet. I've only seen the characters, but I don't know anything about the storyline at all, which would be fun. And I'm hoping to pull a certain someone. I'm hoping I get streamer buff. Streamer buff for my gacha, please. But anyways, I hope everyone um go drink water, go eat food, go take care of yourselves. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I think 5 ish p.m. Central. Around there. 5 p.m. Central. That's 3 p.m. Pacific and 6 p.m. Eastern. And then that's 11 p.m. UK time. GMT plus 1. Yes. Bye bye. I am really hoping to get back to Dreambound 2. I really like the story so far. It's sad, right on my alley, and I want to know more about the story and to where I get the romance. I'm gonna do Kane first for sure. Kane first for sure. Kane won my heart, but otherwise, see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye.